Whipping winds, drenching downpours, rising storm surge. Hurricane Michael slams ashore in the Florida Panhandle and right into the record books. Tonight, CBS4 live team coverage of this historic event. Now, Hurricane Michael's sustained winds were clocked at 155 miles an hour at landfall, just shy of a Category 5 storm.
Landfall was at about 1:30 this afternoon, our time, a little east of Panama City. We have live team coverage for you. CBS4 Chief Meteorologist Craig Setzer is tracking Michael as it moves farther from the coast.
But let's begin with CBS4's Ty Russell, who rode out the storm in Panama City. Ty, how are the conditions right now?
Well, right now, Elliot, it's still a bit windy, and I was actually telling my photographer moments before this live shot we needed to stay clear of this area because there's still some of this metal debris here and wood over here, and we didn't want the wind to blow and pick it up and injure us, so that's why we are keeping our distance from this stuff. But you can see that there are still down power lines, and some people are, look at this, Elliot, trying to drive on these flooded roadways here near these down power lines, which officials don't encourage people to do. However, people are hoping to get home sooner than later. Hurricane Michael packed a punch. It created a blanket of wind and rain in Panama City. A sight so scary, it brought Libby Busby to tears.
I can't get home to my family.
Her boyfriend is at their family home feet away from the Gulf. She and the kids evacuated to this hotel where the power is now out.
I compared it to a high.
Nearby inside one of the rooms,
So I just took the mattress off here and put it right in front of the window. So
the Vermillion family of 4 with one on the way is doing what they can to stay safe.
Moves the mattress, you can see a tree right there and right there, like, it's bad.
A walk down the hallway, our CBS4 crew saw this.
should have this open.
We got everyone inside to avoid pressure building up inside the hotel. And we worked to keep the door shut and then battled the front door.
Come here. It's a storm out there. You can't go out that way. George, come on. You gotta go back to the house.
As for families waiting for the storm to move through, the eye wall of Hurricane Michael continued to whip up metal and snap trees in half. And there's still a lot of cleaning up to do. This could take weeks and even months. And our crew, we have damage to our vehicles, but take a look at this. This is a police car. The back window of the police car is damaged. It was blown out. So obviously officials, they have work to do. One of our vehicles, we have work to do, a lot of cleaning up to do over the next several months in this area. And I grew up in Miami. I remember Hurricane Andrew, and there are a lot of similarities I see right here in Panama City. We are live in Panama City. I'm Ty Russell, CBS4 News.
And Ty, we see you've gotten outside now, damage just all around you the second you step outside. And having experienced hurricanes before, what was it like for you personally for those few hours when it was really hitting hard?
Well, at one time I did get a little emotional because the manager here of the hotel, she just broke down in the kitchen because she didn't know if she was going to be able to see her family again. And so I just held on to her. But also it was very scary for some of the families because they are worried about their homes and they are worried about their families. But everybody here, at least at this hotel, nobody was injured. Everybody is okay, including us. Back to you.
Well, that is good to hear. Great job there, Ty Russell in Panama City. You know, what happens after these storms were to bay is that people have to help each other in the initial hours after this. There's nobody, the cavalry isn't there just yet. Yeah. Well, Michael is the strongest hurricane to make landfall in the Panhandle, and we expect the damage to be extensive.
CBS4's Hank Tester continues our team coverage now with some of the amazing video of Michael's approach and landfall. Hank.
Well, as you can see, this is a devastating storm. Roofs have been ripped off, trees litter the streets, storm surge courses through beachfront roads, sidings stripped off homes and businesses. Local and TV radio stations are off the air as local, state, and federal officials begin early damage assessment and rescue and relief operations get underway. It came up fast and delivered a knockout punch. Hurricane Michael, just shy of a Cat 5, makes landfall east of Panama City midday. Michael was a triple threat: wind, rain, and storm surge. Michael is the strongest storm to hit the U.S. since Hurricane Andrew in 1992. Damage is widespread. Will take weeks to assess.
I might not be here tomorrow, man. That's it. I really don't want to cry on your camera, but this is what we got to deal with.
Scenes out of the impact area detail the devastation, damage that could never be prepared for. The question tonight, how many people remain in their homes during the onslaught? How many will need rescue? Fatalities?
Some people may say it's similar to an EF3 tornado making landfall.
Florida has deployed at least 3,000 National Guard troops, search and rescue teams from states as far away as Indiana and Pennsylvania, poised to move in as soon as Michael clears the Florida coast.
It's humanity. It's going out and helping folks who are in need.
By the looks of early on images out of the northwest Florida coast, from Pensacola to Cedar Key, there are going to be plenty of folks that indeed will be in need. President Donald Trump says we are very well prepared, saying first responders are all over and 1,000 trucks are staged for electrical repairs. Trump says he's looking to come to Florida Sunday or Monday. Elliot and Ruta Bay.